Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and it's that time. You see the thumbnail, you see the title, Season 2, Episode 3 of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Now, for me, yes, my definition of a filler episode is a little bit different than everyone else's. Some people classify, what we found out in the last episode to be, quintessential to the story and stuff like that. When in all reality, well, it wasn't necessarily filler. It is something good to do with the story. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we got Mimi telling her, hey, look, you got to believe in yourself, trying to help her get over this anxiety that she's feeling. Now, we also could have jumped into the next episode and seen the new suit and could have been like, oh, cool, new suit. We could have also been like, oh, here's some friends of Mimi. It doesn't push along the main storyline. Yes, you can have small things that are detail-oriented to the story, but it can also be a bit fillery, honestly. And for me, the last episode, it was one of those fillery episodes. It was like, okay, we met some of Mimi's friends. We met, we seen Moon Girl get a new outfit. We seen her dealing with her anxiety over the incidents that happened during her time in the other dimension. So we did get some story-driven plot lines, but at the same time, it was an episode. Let's just say that. I'm different. It wasn't my favorite episode out of, well, granted, yeah, we only got 2 episodes so far, or at least for me, only 2 episodes for season 2. But overall, Moon Girl-wise, not necessarily my favorite episode. So, yeah, for me it was a little bit fillery, but cool beans. At least we're kind of moving the story along, and we're still keeping some of the, themes of the storyline, as opposed to just having a complete filler. There are very few shows that don't have any filler. One of those shows, granted, I feel like there is filler in Gravity Falls, but every episode means something in Gravity Falls. So, yeah, I don't know. Just having something to say at the beginning. So let's just jump into this episode. 3, 2, 1, and play.
This is like a trust exercise.
Yeah, Case, what are you doing?
After seeing you get sucked into an alternate universe, it's hard to let go. Speaking of, remember?
Oh, I bet you designed her a new lab, didn't you?
And all its content, so they could steal your portal to form an internet. Plenty of lighting. Hydroponic garden where we
how did you get the money for all of this, Case? Honestly.
Bedazzled hazmat suits, and your tile is not a system. Don't worry.
It is for some people. It is for some people. See, I got a pile of comics right here. And they are organized. Boom. Turtles. Belly of the beast. Okay. I don't know what that means yet, but let's do this. Oh gosh. Hey, gotta get rid of that system somehow. Okay. What do we have to turn stuff into goo for? Seriously.
Keeping your work on your side.
Okay, you're gonna have to let Lunella just work in her own space. That could include y'all, because we're made of matter, and yeah, if everything in the lab turns to goo, that means they turn to goo. Oh my gosh, Case.
With your posters and your music and your delicious yet nutritionally balanced smoothies, and you think
at least I had something positive to say about those smoothies.
Well, nuh-uh. My space, my rules. Make a mess. Oh, yeah, you like that?
Okay, but what about your goo bomb? I know that's got to be somewhere close. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So hopefully it doesn't detonate inside him. But at the same time, Or are they gonna have to wait for it to come out the other end?
And turn you into Jurassic juice. I like to leap into interdimensional portals alone. You will not leave me behind again.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get to the goo grenade way faster, you know?
That's
You're
why
right.
she
You're
was
right.
doing this.
Yeah.
She was trying to create a space for both of them so that they're together more often, so that she doesn't feel left behind again.
Done.
Whoa! Yeah! Those things are scary. Dude! I forgot how much Devil Dinosaur liked hot dogs. My goodness, that was a lot of hot dogs.
What? I needed a decoy. Destroyed Chibi me, but I saved regular you. I am not overwhelmed with gratitude.
Okay, that is one big mosquito.
Of this so-called dinosaur.
Wait a second. Wait.
Nah.
Be yonder.
Nobody asked you to Beyonder explain this. Off you go.
But I...
Bye, Beyonder.
Snap your fingers. Get the thing out of there.
Where was I? Ah,
But either way.
we should be coming up on the ventriculus, and you're my new best friend. Still an improvement.
Why, free, unlimited ice cream to anyone who wants it.
What?
Jurassic juice.
Dude, this is your opportunity, and you can't move.
Did you hear me? Oh, Deba! I brought you Mr.
Oh,
Dickens'
no.
triple scrub
You're gonna tempt them to
on Sunday.
move even that much
I know
more.
You're rude and don't deserve it.
Oh my gosh! Where did all those mosquitoes come from?
You're so uncontrolling, G. You just gotta breathe. And you know something is seriously wrong. I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. So Case gets a little bit of a turn the music on and it's your jam for a fight song. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. Just the way that Case was kind of going through everything.
I'm here for you.
I found that funny for some reason.
You made it. Now hook me up. Yeah, we did it.
Okay. Disable the goop bomb
Which way's the fastest from here? Out his nose or
through another end.
I trust whatever you decide. It's go time.
Yeah, you probably didn't expect to have them come out of that end, did you, Debbie D? Okay, to be fair, Double D went through quite a bit having to stay still that long. Okay, ain't there a way that we can dampen the sound around you and let her just do her thing? Okay, so it was a character-driven episode for me, so that, or at least that's my opinion. It didn't really push no story, and we just got, you know, character growth and character development and characters connecting with one another once again and creating a stronger bond. Because with this episode, obviously Casey is, granted, I got a truck past me, by the way, so if you hear that, you hear that. Either way, back to focusing on my first thoughts right after the episode. But we had Casey, we have her, you know, she's also going through emotions after the whole dimensional portal thing and the issue there. Granted, in our dimension, Lunella was only gone for 2 hours. But for Casey and Mimi, those 2 hours probably felt like eternity of them just frantically wondering what the heck can they do to get Lunella back. They were thinking the worst of the worst of the worst that happened to Lunella. So now we have Casey here in the 3rd episode. She's sitting here pretty much being overbearing because she's like, look, I've already lost you once. I ain't losing you again, girl. So what I've done here is create a space for me to hang out while you do your science thing. That way I could be right here that much more. Granted, yes, I'm going to be bugging the mess out of you, but I am going to be right here next to you 100% of the time because I don't want to lose you again. So yes, that got a little overbearing for them, and she did go overboard. She wasn't being considerate of Lunella, and it happens when stuff like that happens. But at the same time, I mean, you don't want to lose her again, but with the way you're acting, it feels like you're pushing her away at the same time with being like, look, I'm going to play my music as loud as I want. And that was kind of just rude. I mean, when Lunella's explaining to you, look, hey, I'm doing something pretty complicated over here. If you don't mind, cut that music down real quick for about 2 minutes so I can do these, these, calculations and this precision work that I'm doing. I feel like this was more for Casey to actually grow than Lunella, because yes, as bullheaded as Lunella could be, and in fact, I was about to say, actually, this was a whole episode about Lunella, but she did put her Moon Girl outfit on, and granted, honestly, I don't even know why she put her Moon Girl outfit on just to go and do that, but, it is what it is. Maybe it had some tools and stuff within it to where she could, do things easier and better. I don't know. Maybe that helmet was part of the outfit or something, because I didn't see Casey get out and, she didn't have an outfit or nothing either. So, yeah, it's more character growth for Casey than anything. That's how I feel like. I like their relationship. They're definitely really great friends. I don't see them, personally, I don't see them as anything other than just really good friends. I know there's moments where you could look at it and be like, oh, there's a moment, they're more than friends. No, I know we live in a day and age where everybody has to ship everybody, but at a certain point, friends can just be friends. Just saying, ship who you want. I'm just saying, show-wise. But, yeah, that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day. Yeah, Casey hopefully learned a lesson. This was definitely focused on them as characters. In fact, we only had 4 characters this whole episode, minus the little bacteria that was within his stomach and stuff like that. We only had Lunella, Casey, Double D, and Mimi. They saved a ton of money on voice actors then, because they didn't have to hardly pay anybody whatsoever. And in all reality, they probably reused some of the voice actor who does the sounds for, Double D. They probably just reused a lot of his sounds, or hers. I don't know who does the voice. I'll have to look into that. But nonetheless, I think that's about the only thoughts I can come up with. So I am going to, after I hit that stop button right there, I'm going to attempt to watch Season 3, episodes 10, 11, and 12. I say attempt because one episode is 14 minutes long, another episode is 11 minutes long, and the next episode is 27 minutes long. I didn't know that when I thought about watching it, so I don't know. Let's find out what happens. So I'm going to pass it off to y'all. I'm going to attempt to watch that episode and hope for the best. Or maybe I might watch that tomorrow. What's tomorrow? It's Thursday for me. Maybe I'll watch another episode of Has Been Hotel instead. That's only 22 minutes. I don't know. If you made it this far, though, I did watch the first episode of Has Been Hotel. I didn't watch the pilot, but that does mean I'm probably going to end up having to watch Hell of a Boss. So, I don't know. I'm done. Pass it off to y'all. Hit the like,
And I like you
Don't be texting
as
and
you
driving.
are.
And as Mr. Rogers always